Hello, and welcome. Welcome to Positive Day Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Malcolm. Just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in again. And those of you listening for the first time, just want to say thank you. Thank you. Again, please subscribe so you never miss an episode again. And if this podcast touch you, mold you, move you in any way, please share it. Leave me a review so others can hear and can read the reviews and get your comments, and subscribe, please. So you're never gonna miss another episode again. And always leave me a message. I want to begin. I just want to start with you about um, positive day. My podcast is about me expressing myself, um, putting my journey out to you, how I've lived my life, the regrets, the mistakes, and everything I've done, and how I am bettering myself through my challenges. Just I gladly and appreciate every comment and and everyone who listens to me. I just want to say a special thank you for my last podcast. I got a lot of viewers, a lot of listeners from different places. So I just want to say thanks to you. And please leave a review. Please leave a review. Leave a message so I know if you want me to talk about anything. Just let me know. And I'll be gladly love to talk about it. Today's podcast was just I got up this morning and I decided, why don't I just make a podcast about how I start my day? And and throughout my day today at work, I was just like talking about it, going through it in my head, how I'm gonna do it, and how to kind of structure it. Should I videotape my morning routine, or should I just tell you guys how I usually start my day? Presently, right now, I'm going through some transformation, some movements with myself, and it's always growth. I'm learning a few new things which I will share with you later, that's going to benefit the podcast, myself, and and so this is, and again, my podcast is all about me bringing things that comes to mind that I want to share with you. And today's podcast is just how I begin my day. It's just my thoughts, how I start my day, and it begins like, um, my day is not constantly the same every day, same time, because my schedule is always not. I don't have the same schedule, so it's never the same. But the routine is always the same. Either I try to get up earlier so I could continue my routine, or I try to fit all my routine in. But before my day ever begins, whenever I get out of bed, whatever time it is, the time varies. Usually, I have a specific alarm for a specific time, but that varies. And first thing I do when I get up, I go and make a cup of tea. Usually, it's my tea is usually like, I have garlic, turmeric, ginger crushed, and I boil it the night before, pour it in a bottle, and put in the fridge. So I get up on mornings, warm that up for a few seconds, not hot, just warm. So I drink that and I go back to bed, and I lay on my bed and I meditate. And I do my meditation routine. After my meditation routine, which is about 15, 20 minutes, I do that again. Nothing is firm. It just depends on the energy, how I feel that day. My my meditation goes. But and after my meditation, this is what I instill. This is what how I start my day. And those are the things I tell myself. This is how I present in myself for the day, because after my meditation, I'm starting my day. I begin my day with an intention, with what I want to achieve today, what I want to come out of today, how I want today to be. I'm making an intention of how I want my day. And I could start like, today is a great day, today is a wonderful day, today I would like this, today would, whatever I would like for a day, I would put that in. And and certain things I would tell myself is, I am not who I was yesterday. I am who I chose to today. So this is the first thing I tell myself. I am not who I was yesterday. I'm not who I was yesterday. I am who I chose to be today. And today I will choose to be peaceful, choose myself, love myself, be kind to me. And this is what I'm choosing. And however the day, a previous day was, the mistakes, the misunderstanding, whatever, I just change that around into how I want today to be, in who I want today to be, not what yesterday was. And and this is the very first thing that I usually start with myself. And the second thing I tell myself is like, I don't chase, I attract what belongs to me. And this is probably, I could have a podcast on that, because I don't, when I say I don't chase, it's not, I don't chase people, I don't chase friends, I don't chase things. If you want something, you have to become what you want. And if I want to have a peaceful day, I have to become peaceful with myself. I have to be kind to myself. And then that will generate kindness, that will generate peace, whatever I want. So I'm choosing what I want my day to be like. I'm not chasing it. Whatever I want my day to be like, I want to become that. If today, usually, I always want to control my emotions, because my emotions are just takes over and I just go on. And so this is something I would say, I want to be able to control my emotions today. I want to be able to go in and don't let my emotions take over, but let me control my emotion. And the way I do that, by, you will see, someone is talking to me, and my what I think I want to tell you, but it's not going to end well. So what I end up doing is take a deep breath and smile, and give you a smile, and just let it go, because you cannot fix stupidity. Somebody already have the mindset of who or what they are, and you can't fix that, you can't change that. You have to leave the mindset as they are. And so you just have to let it be. I am I don't, whenever I'm doing the podcast, I always go off and on. And someone, I told someone that I had a podcast. Person was very interested in listening to me. And this person gave told the other person, why do you listen to him? And the person said, well, I listened to him a couple of times, and it's the podcast is very interesting. It's life lesson. It's like things we ignore, things I ignore and I never thought of, and I bring it to light. And she would say, and the person would respond in like, probably it's like a cult, a religion, or something like that. And the person said that to me, and I said, if this is your opinion, this is what it is. Thank you. With a smile, and I just let it go. And this is how you have to go with your day. Don't let what you think you want to share or tell people. Like, sometimes it doesn't worth it. Doesn't to express how you think. And situation gonna arise during the day, and just take a deep breath and just say, smile. Doesn't Whatever you say will not make it better or make a difference. But I'm not saying to just let, some things you have to talk about, some things you got to say something about. Like an incident happened to me today at work, and I was like, okay, I need to control myself, and after I need to talk about it. But at this moment, it, whatever that would come out wouldn't be nice, wouldn't be a friendly thing. So I calmed myself down, and after I went and I expressed myself, and I got, and I was understood better. So don't don't chase things. Just whatever you want, just attract it. Whatever you want, the energy you give out is what's gonna come back to you. Okay, and the something, and the third thing I always do is like I always tell myself I'm the author of my life. I don't need anyone, anything to dictate, tell me how I should and shouldn't live my life. So I'm the author of my life, and in that sense, I meant negative energy, things people will say about you, or so you, it's your life. Do what makes you happy. It's yours. Just don't be an audience of your life to sit and just watch how your life is going ahead around you and just sit and watch it go around. No, live it, direct it, and guide it, and coach it, and make it how you want, and make it how you think you want it, not how someone else think you should live, or so how someone else think you should live your life, or you should become, or you should act. You have to live like you're the writer. It's your life, not somebody else's life. And if you can write your own life, whose else's life can you write? So be the author of your life and not a spectator. Live it. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. um Take time out for you, and write your script. It could, however you want it to be, it will come out the way you want it to be. So don't be an audience and sit and watch your life pass you by, because you cannot go, regrets, you cannot go back. Okay, live your life like you're writing your story. And 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 I get this a lot. People say things to me like, very self-confident, like, wow, you dress so nice, you, they give, I get this compliment, and I always said it's only one life I have, and I gotta live it. Look your best, be your best, wherever you are, wherever you go, just your best. Because people will always remember, people will always remember the tiny speck of something good you said to them. They will remember that for the rest of their life, and it will change them. Not something negative that you said about somebody. And the negative thing people say about you is just themselves, saying what they think about themselves. That's exactly what they just saying out to you, to make them feel better. So don't take this thing. It's your life. Don't be don't be an audience of your own life. You live your life. Write your story the way you want your story to be, the way, if today is your last day on earth, how you want it to go. The other thing that I always tell myself, it's my time, it's my energy, and it's my sacrifice, and I'm going to use it wisely. I have I I'm I don't I'm not the type of person that I will message you three three times. I'll message you three times. Like send you a text message. One, two, one, I'll give it a day or two. No response. Three. The third one come, I send a voice message and I'm done. It's my time. If you cannot stick a time, to respond, to communicate with me, why would I spend any more of my time trying to reach out, communicate with you? Your time is important, my time is important. My time is precious to me. My time is important to me. It's my energy, it's my peace. So I'm done. Don't expect another call, another mm, thing from me because why? Why? Tell me. Why would you want to keep on calling, reaching out to somebody who's not reaching out back to you? It's just a sign they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to reach out to you. So why would you waste your time? And even some friends will tell you that about me. Even one day I text you two, three times, left your voice message in one day, in a day, um you don't respond that day, whole day, no response, nothing. Next day, no response, nothing. I'm done. I'm finished. And I have friends that I send messages on mornings to them. Every morning I'd say, hey, hi, you're loved, you're pretty, you're whatever. I'll send them a message. We already discussed that. This is a conversation I've had with my friends, that I will send you a message every morning. You don't need to respond. There's, it's not a response thing. And one of my brothers, I do that a lot with him. Hey, what's up? And that's it. And he would respond, hey. So I know he's fine, and we know he's fine. This is like something we've built, but not someone you send a message to and all day no response, next day no response. And I'm bringing that into not just family and friends, but relationship. If you're dating someone, it's just a sign they're not interested in you. After three messages, no call, no response, that means throw that behind your back. Your energy, your time is precious to you. And if someone's seen you doing that, responding to them when they're not responding to you, it's just let it go. The same way you send someone a message, a person hasn't responded to the message, you're gonna send another message again. Let it go. Let it go. It's your energy, it's your time, and it's your peace, and it's your sacrifice. Don't let someone take that away from you. So those are things I practice with myself. I remind myself of. And discipline is my is the beginning was when I first started my journey. And my journey started in 2000. I would really say my journey started long before I started podcast. It took me a long time. As I told you, my first podcast was up for 2 years, and I didn't do anything with it. It was just there, and because I just felt like it wasn't good enough. I didn't like my voice. I didn't know what I was doing. All of these things for 2 years. But before all these journeys started, I I had to discipline myself in a lot of areas of my life. And one area of my life was actually, it was money. I had to discipline myself on money. I had to discipline myself on how I talk to myself, to discipline myself on how I want to be treated with people. I did not let people treat me the way they wanted to treat me, but I had my self-esteem, and I realized this hurts. Why would I sit and let you treat me this way? So I had to discipline myself on how I wanted to be treated. I want to get my worth. and and it's this is not something I just get up one day and it just happened to me. This is practice. This And it was something I wanted in my life. I wanted a change. I wanted a difference, and I had to find it. Every day is better than yesterday. Always working on it to make today better than yesterday. The best time for you to instill and say those things and practice with yourself is in the morning, because the mind is fresh, the mind is clean. And I chose after my meditation because my mind is free, it's empty. So now it's open to absorb the whatever I want to say. So discipline is whatever progress, whatever you want, you need to discipline yourself. And with discipline comes consistency. You have to be at it. You have to be at it. I wasn't a reader. I had to learn. I wasn't a listener. Like you tell me something right away, I jump in and I have to tell you how I feel or think. I learn, listen. I learn not everybody wants someone to just give them advice. Just listen. Someone is talking, take a deep breath. They're talking to themselves, they're talking, listen. Someone call you up on the phone, and that is something I discipline myself a lot. Someone would call me up on the phone. I wouldn't say a word. You talk, I'm listening. If I call you, I always tell you it's my platform. That means I want to talk. If you call me, it's your platform. Whatever you want to talk, discuss, it's totally you. We're gonna talk it. We're gonna discuss it. So 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 discipline yourself in what you want and be consistent at it. Not for one person, two people, or three people. A lot of people, um, real especially in relationship, we accept things that we would never accept just because we're in a relationship. you need you need you need to let that person know what's going on with you. And if that person leaves you because of how you express yourself and say what you said hurt, what you said, I didn't like it. Can you be more this? Can you be more that with me? And if it's because it's if you express that, the person gonna understand and know, and it's gonna build a better relationship. Because my sweet little dear friend, um, I usually call her my Filipino mom, or my work wife, or my Filipino wife, or whatever, something along this way. And and in fact, it was a few days ago she called and to tell me about something, and she was not happy, but I'm laughing. And she said, why don't you just shut up and listen to me? I'm telling you something that I'm upset. I said, okay, you're upset. What can you do about it? Nothing. And she started to laugh, and we both start to laugh, because I know her. When she's upset, she just wanted to vent, and I just let her vent. And when she finished telling me what she needed to tell me, I start to laugh, because I know what she's telling me, that it cannot be fixed or changed today. So, and then, and this is something that we practice a lot with her, that if you cannot fix it or change it today, let it go. Just let it go. Let it go, and when you have a chance, you'll fix it. So be disciplined with yourself. What you want, what you expect, you allow, you let whoever, whatever, to you, and be disciplined with it, and be consistent, not one time or sometime, but just be disciplined with it. And and something as I always tell myself, and especially when I'm going through a rough time, when I'm going through any rough time, when I'm going through things are not going my way, the way I want it to go, the way I planned it to go. I always tell myself I am built for pressure, and I am prepared for the purpose, and I'm powerful by my faith. I'm powerful in what I believe in. I'm powerful that whatever I am going through, I am strong enough to go through it, because I have been, like, I was created for a purpose, and I need to go through that so that I can be able to get through the next level. So I am built for pressure. So when I tell myself that whatever happens throughout the day, like sometimes work is hectic and crazy, and it's out of control sometimes, and I just breathe it in, and I just said it is what it is. And God, give me the strength. I said, universe, I'm yours. I'm open and I'm ready. However, gives me whatever I need for this day, and whatever it is, because you cannot believe in yourself or think or tell yourself that you are not strong enough. It's given to you. You are in this situation because you are strong enough. You have been prepared for this situation that you are in. So you are strong enough. You have been prepared for this situation. And believe in whatever you believe in, the universe, God, whatever you higher power that you believe in that faith that you were created for a purpose. And you're going through this, whatever you're going through is for your next phase, next chapter of your life. So believe in that, and don't let a situation, a crisis, crushes you. Just believe in yourself. Believe that you're created for this. And those are things I remind myself, and I tell myself I am built for pressure. I am strong enough, and with your help, I could go through anything. And so through rough times or things not going the way I wanted to go through, or whatever the situation is, I feel it, but after a while I just like absorb it, let it come in. Because you have to acknowledge whatever it is. Acknowledge whatever the situation, whatever it is, you have to acknowledge it first. When you acknowledge, then you are empowered. Unless you cannot acknowledge what is happening to you, you can never be strong enough to overcome it. You have to acknowledge it. And that's why I tell myself I'm built for a purpose, and I'm built for pressure. I am prepared for that purpose, and I believe that I will get through the next phase, the next chapter with it. Something else I really tell myself is I am not afraid. I don't fear. Fear is just the unknown. If you look back at any situation, just look back at all the things you've been through that you're afraid to do. And after you do it, what happened? Turns out good. You learn a lesson, you learn something from it. So fear is just an unknown situation, an unknown thing. It's just something different. And I have done a lot of things. When you do things out of fear, it just doesn't turn out right. Because it doesn't turn out right. But if you do things, if you just let the fear out and say, hey, I want to do this, this is what I want to do, I'm going to do it. And however it turns out, you'll be happy. It may not be the way you want it, the way you expected it to turn out, but it's going to turn out in a way that the end result down the road, you're going to be happy. So don't let fear. Something I learned a couple of days ago, that fear is a liar. And I tell myself, fear, you are a liar. Fear, you are a liar. And I wrote this down. Like, I do a lot of writing of taking things down. So I just write, fear, you are a liar. And that's it. And I don't let fear prevent me, move me, because I'm telling you guys, it took me 2 years to have the podcast running, my first podcast. And so just all the things. And look at me, I'm on my 24th podcast right now. And I'm so grateful and I'm so happy. And and I'm so thankful for you, my listeners, that are always listening, tuning to me. And what really, really, really makes me happy is when I get a comment. When I get a comment, it's like, wow, someone is like, so please comment, please comment. Something else I tell, when I during my part of my morning routine is I rise today to walk like the person I am prepared to become. I'm going to read that again. I arise today to walk like the person I have been preparing, praying for, or whatever. Again, you have to be in the emotion of what you want. If you want, I'm just gonna try this, if I could break it down, like how I see myself. If I feel very happy, I feel a certain way, I will dress a certain way because I feel it. And you will and I will find, and these are things I've written down, I've noticed, I've journaled it. It's like when I feel this way, I ask the universe, because I am so happy and peaceful and calm. I ask the universe for certain things, and it's been answered, delivered to me. So again, I tell myself I rise today as that person that I want to become, that person I want to be, my life purpose. And so throughout my day, I have podcast ideas, I have things by podcast, like I'm writing things down about so many podcasts. I have so many podcasts that I'm writing down, because this is what I like doing. This is my thing. I like sitting, talking with people, coaching people, eh, trying to help people out in any way. Listening to people and coaching people, like giving them ideas, making them see things from a different perspective. And this is what I do. This I love doing this. I love doing this. So I always prepare myself. I always walk like I'm this person. And it so happened that I meet people just come up to me and just talk to me about their life story, about things happening with them. And I'm like, wow, wasn't prepared for that. Then I remember I checked myself. I said, "You started today, and you said you're walking like the person that you want to become. Your purpose, what you want out of life. That's how you're walking." So it's gravitates all of these things to me. So whatever you want, you have to not just say it, but you gotta feel it, and you gotta walk the walk. Something a friend told me, um, and it was, I never looked at life that way. I never looked at it through this way. But some talking about money. We were talking about how I'm planning on putting him on my podcast one day. Have a podcast with him. It was about money, how, and he said, if you want money, you got to act like you have money. You got to think like you have money, and money will come. It's an energy. If you want something, you got to act like you already have it, and it will come. You got to pretend it, feel it, not feel it, and just believe in it. Just believe and just act it out that you already have it, and it will come. And he gave me a tiny, simple example, a tiny little example. He said, you walk into a store, you see something, and the first thought that comes to your mind will determine if you're going to get this thing or not. The first thought that comes into mind, anything you want, the first thought that comes into your mind is you will get it. If you walk into a store, you use the example that you walk into a store, you see a pair of shoes, and you said, I like this shoe. Yes, I like that shoe. And the second thing you're going to say about after you like this shoe is like, I can't afford it. You will never get this shoe. You walk into a store, you see something, you say, I like this shoe. I will save up, and next month I will buy this shoe. And you will buy this shoe. I like this shoe. But the moment you're gonna say anything about you don't like you don't have, like lack, you will not get it. You have to say, believe, and this is something I learned. It's something I had to learn, not just talk the talk, but walk the talk. And sometimes throughout my day, um, I realize I'm louching. I'm like, and I consciously remind myself, like, hey, chest up. People, you have to bring in an energy, and if you want people to come to you and to talk with you, you want to be a life coach. You want to coach people. You cannot be coaching people lounging. So hey, chest up. So throughout my day, I'm mentally like doing certain things, that because this is what I want to become. And there are a lot of things in my life, little things that I just don't do because it's not part of my purpose, it's not part of what I want to become, so I just not part of it. And so I just like, you have to pretend, you are not pretend, but you have to pretend you have it already, pretend it's yours. And with this feeling of joy, this feeling, because when you're at peace and at calm, when you're calm and peace, things come to you. You find answers for whatever you want. And something I'm going to leave with you today is like, every question you have, every situation you're in, you have the answer. Spend time with yourself and you will get the answer. The answer is always within you. You never have a situation and the answer is not with right in front of you. Take 2 minutes and look around you, but you have to be at calm, you have to be at peace, and it will come. So this is very important to me, that I rise today to walk like the person I've been preparing, I've been praying for, and my purpose. I just want to leave that. I just wanted to really stress on that. You not just cannot say it, but say your affirmation. I am this. I am that. I am whatever you tell yourself. But you gotta walk the talk. You gotta walk it. You gotta pretend you've gotten it already, and it will come. And I just want to leave with this, because this is the last note is really, um it has changed me so much, so much, so I left it for the last. Every no I face is redirecting me to the right yes. Every no I face, every time someone would say no, like turn down a, a promotion, something that no is said to me, I take it around, and it's always, I always look at it that, well, it wasn't meant to be. I remember when I was looking for a place, and I saw a few places, and a place I really liked, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted it. And I went, first, a little sad, like, wow, I really wanted this thing to turn out perfect. But I looked at it, wow, that's a blessing. I realized that it wouldn't have worked out. Even with being in whatever, but no, and always direct you to the right yes, and don't take no for an answer. Someone says no to you, someone turn you down. I'm going through a similar situation right now, and I was told no for a specific um for a specific thing. Later on, you will know the whole story. But I need the end of the story to end. I need it end to get the whole story. But I was told no for a specific thing, and I was devastated. I was like, wow. I got a call like the day after. I got a call. I came down with the flu. It's like everything was just falling apart just because of that. No, because I worked so hard. I worked so hard. I put so much energy and time and effort in to getting this, and it was just pulled from right underneath me. And the first couple of week, I was really, really, like, it a week I was shut down. Energy was low, everything was low. And and I always tell you, I always tell you, my listener, that I'm stronger. My strongest is in water. And I was under the shower, taking a hot shower. The water is dripping down on me. And I'm just saying, why are you allowing that note to like shadow you like that? Like, you know, doing your routine, doing what you're supposed to do, just because a no is said to you. Why don't you look at the no from another angle? Take another door. get another back door. There's always many back doors. Grab another back door. And I was like, wow. And ideas were just flowing through my head. Ideas were just flowing. Even if no said to me, whatever I wanted was pulled away from me. But no, that no was like, wow. So I made a few phone calls. I called this my very, very Filipino mom, called her, and I said, hey, this is what's happening with me. And she gave me some ideas, on some ideas I shared with her. And she's like, yeah, those are good ideas. You should really do it. Yes, yes, yes. And made a few phone calls. And this is where I am today. With that no has turned out to open so many back doors for me. So please, every no, face every no as a redirecting you to the right. Yes, because maybe this wasn't the path, maybe this is not the journey. And now that I look back, I was like, would you wouldn't, that wasn't for you, that wasn't for you, that wasn't for you at all, that wasn't for you. So take every no that is said to you, use it, take it as a redirect to the right. Yes, and trust me, it is, it is, it is. I have a podcast on saying no to people. Now today, that's why I left this one last. I have a podcast that says say no. That's another podcast, say no to people. That's why I left this particular one. It's like the no that someone is said to you. Don't let it shadow you. Like me, a whole week I got flu, I got the cold, I was down, I was sick. Like everything had to go wrong, went wrong that week just because I couldn't accept it. It was like I worked too hard for it. Just want you to know and remember and know that face it as a redirect to the right. Yes, I'm saving you a whole week of stress and pain and anger and everything. I'm saving you from that. So whatever you're going through and you get a no as a roadblock. No, just know there are many other back doors. There's many other ways to go through that place. Maybe it's not for you down the road. You're gonna realize it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You're gonna look back. Somebody reject you. Someone says no to you. It's okay. There's a reason. Just remember, you're created out of love. Someone created you because they love you, and they will always guide you and protect you. Always. My favorite, all is well, all is going right for my highest good. Out of this situation that I'm in, good will come. My favorite, favorite thing I repeat to myself every day, my favorite words. All is well, everything's going to work out to my highest good. Out of this situation, good will come. I am safe, I am loved, and I'm blessed. And with this, I want to leave you, my listeners. I love you. If nothing in this podcast touches you today, I just want you to remember every no that you face, use it as a redirect to the right. Yes, trust the universe, trust yourself, trust whatever you believe in. It is saving you from anguish, saving you from a lot of things. So take this no and turn it into something good. As I leave you every time, I love you. Thank you for sharing your time. Thank you. Uh, Thank you for listening to my podcast. Please subscribe. Facebook, wherever you're listening to me, please subscribe. Please leave me a comment. The comment makes me happy. I feel very happy, very pleased when I get a comment. And always love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Spend time with yourself. If you cannot love yourself, how can you love someone else? Love you. love you. And remember, you're special, you are enough, you're amazing, and you're worthy. And don't forget, subscribe, leave me a comment, Facebook, wherever you listen to me. Love you. Again, thank you. This is Daniel from Positive Day Podcast. Till next time, love you. Be good to yourself. And remember, use every no you face, use it to as use it to redirect you to the right yes. Love you. Be good and be kind to yourself.